Okay. I want you to say everything you just said then.
About the glutes?
The glutes.
About the glutes?
Yeah.
Well, I have this theory, and I'm sure other people would have thought about this before, right? Of how like glutes are just everything with a lot of back pain, especially for the people that talk about your lumbar extensors, your lower back being chronically just facilitated or tight all the time. So this is what I think, right? If right now I'm sitting, right? Most people sit, right? So my femur is closer to my trunk, so my hip flexors are in a shorter position. Same time too, my heel's closer to the back of the thigh, so my hamstrings are in a shorter position. But I think the hip flexors are a big thing with that, right? Everyone has tight hip flexors. So with tight hip flexors, right, if I stand up and have this anterior tilt, like try and tense your ass with an anterior tilt. It's like, you can do it, but it's different. It's almost fires later, right? And it's like, you can't get the right spots. Now if you tuck a little bit more neutral, then you can fire it and it turns into like a rock. So the glutes, what's the glutes function? Run. What's the glutes function?
To walk.
Yeah, basically, hip extension, right?
Yeah.
So my leg goes in front, my glute contracts, it drives forward. Okay, yeah, it squats and does hip thrusts and shit, but really that's probably its primary function. Leg in front, it contracts, drives me forward for sprinting, okay? The lumbar extensors, the lower back, what's its function? Same sort of thing,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
It contracts too. It drives, like if it contracts, it sticks the ass out and does that, okay?
Yeah.
So the two of them together, like the glutes pull the pelvis down, the lumbar extensors pull the pelvis up. So the two together holds it neutral. They neutralize each other. They contract and contract, right? If you have a pelvis that's anteriorly tilted, now my lumbar extensors will fire quicker because they're shorter, they're ready to go, and my glutes will fire later because they're longer, even though they do the same action, right? So basically, my lumbar extensors they're small, right? They shouldn't be doing the prime mover. The glutes should be the prime mover. So the glutes do this, lumbar extensors do this, but since the glutes are long and the lumbar extensors are short, those lumbar extensors are going to fire a little bit quicker than the glutes. So then you're going to get this like off rhythm 1-2, 1-2 instead of 1. So the 1-2 means that you're going to get a little bit of shearing in that lumbar spine. Again, I think so. This is a theory, right? A little bit of shearing in that lumbar spine over facilitates them. They're small muscles and they're acting as a prime mover instead of the glutes being the prime mover. So in other words, get a big ass to not have back pain.